The government's hands are tied. It doesn't have many options other than adjusting interest rates.
What's needed is not just sort of a modest stimulus, interest rate adjustment, and so far that's what's been going on. Is the interest rate adjustments have actually been relatively modest, and the fiscal stimulus has been very, very muted. Now, South Africa doesn't have a lot of wiggle room when it comes to fiscal stimulus, for the simple reason that all of our dry powder is now wet. We spent the money.
Business leaders say attention needs to be focused on small and medium enterprises.
Those people need to retain critical human capital for the recovery, yet there's no income for them. So we think that government must come with significant relief for SMME sector, which they can tap into for working capital.
Economists are telling government that they have to be more bold.
The extent of the stimulus that is needed is a 2+% of GDP, which would mean South Africa needs to throw into the economy at least 100 billion in stimulus. And that's leaving aside the interest rate moves of last week. So, what we've seen so far has been little more than, really fiddling around the fringes in terms of policy proposals.
The instrument that government can use at the level of the Reserve Bank, at a monetary level, is interest rates. The Reserve Bank went on a limb and cut interest rates by 100 basis points, 1%. That's aggressive for our Reserve Bank. Probably needs to do more than that.
Not everyone agrees that rate cuts will entirely solve the problem.
Interest rates have been cut by 1%. Now, that doesn't really change the cash flow of many businesses, and in particular, it has almost no impact on the cash flow of vulnerable businesses. So the interest rate adjustment is all good and well. It might in ordinary times give you some type of relief and stimulus. These aren't ordinary times, and unordinary policy is needed.
If the government doesn't come up with a sustainable economic stimulus package, then the economy in this country is doomed to failure, and it's going to take years to recover. I'm Angelo Coppola for CGTN in Johannesburg, South Africa.